Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, grab your keys, get into your car, and turn the ignition. Instead of the engine roaring to life, you hear that dreaded clicking sound. The battery is dead again. You charge it, the car works fine for a day or two, and then it happens again. If this situation sounds familiar, there's a good chance your vehicle has what mechanics call a parasitic battery drain. This means something in your car is silently pulling electricity from the battery even when the car is turned off. Today, we're going to break down exactly what a parasitic drain is, why it happens, and most importantly, how you can find it yourself using simple tools and a step-by-step process. By the end of this guide, you'll understand how to track down the problem like a professional mechanic. Understanding what a parasitic drain is. Modern cars never fully sleep. Even when the engine is off, several electronic systems continue to draw a small amount of power from the battery. Things like the clock, alarm system, radio memory, and onboard computer require a small current to stay active. Normally, this draw is extremely small and harmless. In most vehicles, the acceptable draw is somewhere between 20 and 50 milliamps. However, if a component fails or something stays powered when it shouldn't, the battery begins draining much faster than normal. Overnight or after sitting for a day or two, the battery may become too weak to start the engine. This unwanted electrical consumption is what we call a parasitic battery drain. Common causes of parasitic battery drain. Before jumping into diagnostics, it helps to understand what commonly causes these drains. One of the most frequent issues is interior lights that stay on. Sometimes a glove box light, trunk light, or under hood light remains on even when the compartment is closed. Another common cause is a faulty relay. Relays control electrical circuits in vehicles, and when they fail, they can stay stuck in the on position. Aftermarket electronics are another big culprit. Alarm systems, dash cameras, GPS trackers, and audio amplifiers can sometimes draw excessive power. You may also encounter malfunctioning modules. Modern vehicles have dozens of control modules for systems like infotainment, keyless entry, and climate control. If one fails to shut down properly, it can continuously draw power. Finally, damaged wiring or short circuits can allow electricity to leak where it shouldn't. Tools you need to diagnose the problem. Finding a parasitic drain doesn't require a professional workshop. With a few simple tools, you can perform the test yourself. The most important tool is a digital multimeter. This device measures voltage, current, and resistance, allowing you to track how much electricity your car is drawing from the battery. You may want to also have a fuse puller, a socket wrench, a flashlight, and pen and paper to record readings. These simple tools are all you need to begin diagnosing the issue. Step 1. Start with a fully charged and healthy battery. Before testing anything, make sure your battery is fully charged and healthy. A weak battery can mimic the symptoms of a parasitic drain. Charge the battery completely and verify it holds around 12.6 volts when the engine is off. If the battery itself is damaged or unable to hold a charge, replacing it should be your first step. Once you confirm the battery is healthy, you can move forward with the drain test. Step 2. Turn off everything in the vehicle. Next, prepare the vehicle for testing. Turn off all electronics and remove the keys from the ignition. Close all doors, the trunk, and the hood. If you need the hood open for testing, make sure the hood latch switch is pressed so the car thinks it's closed. Modern vehicles often require time for their electronics to go into sleep mode. Some systems take 20 to 45 minutes before shutting down completely. If you test too early, you may think there's a drain when the car is actually still shutting down normally. Step 3. Set up your multimeter. Now it's time to measure current draw. Switch your multimeter to the amperage setting, typically labeled A or MA. This allows the meter to measure how much current is flowing from the battery. Next, disconnect the negative battery cable from the battery terminal. Connect the multimeter in series between the battery terminal and the disconnected cable. This means the multimeter becomes the pathway through which all electrical current flows. This allows you to see exactly how much electricity the vehicle is consuming while turned off. Step 4. Check the baseline current draw. With the meter connected, observe the reading. In a healthy vehicle, the reading should usually fall between 20 and 50 milliamps after the car enters sleep mode. If you see readings like 200 milliamps, 500 milliamps, or even higher, something is draining your battery. This confirms the presence of a parasitic drain. But the big question remains, where is it coming from? Step 5. Use the fuse method to locate the drain. This step is where the real detective work begins. Most electrical systems in your car are protected by fuses. Each fuse controls power to specific components or modules. With the meter still connected, begin removing fuses one at a time from the fuse box. After pulling each fuse, watch the meter reading carefully. If the current suddenly drops to a normal level, you've found the circuit responsible for the drain. For example, if the reading drops from 400 milliamps to 30 milliamps after removing a specific fuse, that circuit is likely the source of the problem. Write down which fuse caused the drop. Step 6. Identify the component on that circuit. Now that you know which fuse controls the problematic circuit, consult the vehicle's fuse diagram. This diagram tells you which components are connected to that fuse. These might include things like interior lighting systems, power seats, infotainment system, control modules, or charging ports. Now you can inspect each component one by one to determine which one is staying active when it shouldn't. Step 7. Inspect the suspect components. Now that you've narrowed the problem down to a specific circuit, begin inspecting the devices connected to it. Look for obvious signs, such as lights that remain on, accessories that feel warm, or electronics that continue operating even when the car is off. Sometimes the issue is surprisingly simple. A stuck glove box switch might keep the light on continuously, a faulty relay might be stuck closed, sending power where it shouldn't. Disconnect each component temporarily and watch the multimeter. When the current drops to normal levels, you've found the exact source of the drain. Step 8. Repair or replace the faulty part. Depending on the issue, you may need to replace a faulty relay, repair damaged wiring, replace a malfunctioning module, or remove a problematic aftermarket accessory. After the repair, repeat the current draw test to ensure the reading stays within the normal range. Extra tips from professional mechanics. Professional technicians often follow a few extra practices that can save time and frustration. First, always test one circuit at a time. Pulling multiple fuses simultaneously can make diagnosis confusing. Second, avoid opening doors or turning electronics on while testing. This awakens modules and alters the current readings. Third, patience is key. Modern vehicles have complex electrical systems that require time to enter sleep mode. Finally, if the draw is intermittent, the problem may only occur occasionally. In such cases, professional diagnostic equipment may be required. When to seek professional help? While many parasitic drains are easy to locate, some can be extremely complex. Luxury vehicles and newer cars often have dozens of electronic modules communicating with each other. If the drain originates from a deeply integrated control system, professional diagnostic tools may be necessary. A qualified technician can use advanced scan tools and wiring diagrams to pinpoint the issue faster. Final thoughts. A parasitic battery drain can be frustrating, inconvenient, and confusing. But once you understand how vehicle electrical systems work, diagnosing the problem becomes much less intimidating. By using a multimeter, allowing the vehicle to enter sleep mode, and carefully isolating circuits through the fuse method, you can systematically track down the source of the drain. In many cases, the problem turns out to be something surprisingly small: a stuck light, a faulty relay, or an aftermarket accessory drawing too much power. Learning how to diagnose this issue not only saves you money on repair bills, but also gives you a deeper understanding of your vehicle's electrical system. And the next time your battery mysteriously dies overnight, you'll know exactly where to start looking.